I've not been doing any videos. I know Gracie wants to be in the camera too. The neighbors called. They said, there's no videos. What's wrong, Bill? My brother even noticed. I didn't realize that my brother watched my videos enough to notice when I didn't make them, huh, Gracie?
Yeah. Well, here's the story. I broke that rib. Yeah, I busted my rib, and I thought I was well. And I went back to work. And I bunged myself up after 3 hours of whacking weeds around here. I hurt so bad that I was laid back up again. I'm still hurting. Hurt, Gracie? What that means is I gotta rest. There's just no way. Okay? And I look out here in the yard and I go, oh wow, look, there's Pasilla. Oh, look, Charapita hybrid. Oh, chocolate habaneros. Oh, Thai chilies. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed with peppers. I got all kind of peppers at it. Nice Anaheims. Spitfire variety. There's Carolina Wonder Bell down there. Of course, deadly white ghost chili. Here we have poblanos. Yeah, the poblanos look pretty good. A little bit of leaf disease, but other than that, they're doing fine. Go on, Gracie, you want to go check the chilies? Go on, girl. Yeah. And then last year's jalapenos, they don't want to quit either. They're still hard at it. Yeah, these are planted last year. There's some Anaheim over there too. These were a numbered form of jalapeno from Johnny's. How's the soil this morning, Gracie? Good shape? Yep, that's right. I put chicken manure down there, buddy. The world's most expensive pepper, the Charapita, is doing quite well here. Well, so when you find yourself laid up and there's absolutely no other way but you gotta rest. Yep, I can't go out and start digging holes or whacking weeds. Just gonna have to wait and heal things. So I forgot a whole lot of peppers. I decided to come down to the kitchen and start cooking. Yeah, because it's kind of, low impact on the body and all that, and kept me busy, and that allowed me to use up these peppers. And well, as I got going at it, I was having fun. I'm going, hey, this is really fun. Maybe I'll make some gifts out of this stuff, Well, first thing I thought of was that I had these Thai chilies. Sebastian had brought some peppers by. I planted them in the nursery, and the plants are prolific. Yeah, that was in a short period of time. I had hundreds and hundreds of peppers. I sold a bunch of the plants, but in the nursery they were loaded, so I went ahead and I pulled all the chilies off. Got a whole basket full, and then stuck the plants out in the garden for the cardinals. And I started thinking, well, what's something I can do with these? Yeah, I decided that I would make chili pepper infused olive oil and chili pepper infused vinegar. These two bottles here have the Thai chilies in them. They have whole rosemary sprigs, and they have whole Mexican oregano sprigs in there. I got the idea for doing this because I've been using these dispenser bottles. They're I got a barkeeper's top on them here. I've been using them for my olive oil and balsamic vinegar for my salads in the pantry. Well, I bought them from Amazon, and Amazon has some 4-ounce. This is an 8-ounce. They have 4-ounce ones. They have these little tops that go on them over here. And so I decided to put that together as gifts, probably for my kids for Christmas. I don't know, something on that order. I didn't know. I didn't really have a big plan as far as where this stuff was going, but I started to have so much fun with it that I bought a couple of cases of these bottles, and I'm continuing to make infused vinegar and oil. But then I moved on to making pepper sauces over here. And so the Thai chilies became this sauce right here, which is very much a regular fermented red hot pepper sauce, similar to Tabasco or some of the Mexican hot pepper sauces. That's what's going on over here in the jar. These are charapita chili that are in fermentation that I'm going to make another sauce out of. This one over here is a jalapeno recipe. This is delicious. Oh my goodness. That's a cooked sauce. And this got onions, garlic, cilantro, lime juice, salt, cumin, and ground jalapeno. And the whole works ground up after it's being cooked in olive oil in a pan. And then the acid in this batch is the lime juice. There's no vinegar in that sauce. Now this one right here, that's an interesting experiment. That's a pasilla sauce. Now, I've never seen one before, but the whole nursery is full of pasilla chilies this year. It's one of my favorites. It's the raisin chili that they use in making mole. The very deep, rich, nice, chocolatey flavor. I just happen to have a pound of ground, dry pasilla around, and so I looked up a recipe for making sauces out of chili powders. And, well, it worked out pretty good. That's very interesting flavor. This sauce is not on the market as far as I know anywhere. Then here, this one, that is the charapita. Now, it's the same recipe as this jalapeno sauce here, except instead of using jalapeno peppers in it, I used these charapita peppers from Peru, and I combined them with Anaheim. Yeah, the Spitfire Anaheim from Johnny's to give it enough bulk, because the charapita is pretty small and it would be really hot if I made it entirely out of them. So I used mostly Anaheim and a portion charapita, and again it's the cilantro, salt, lime juice, cumin, there's onion in there, there's garlic in there. It was cooked in a pan in olive oil. There's the chili show. That's what I've been doing, and I did not want to shoot videos of me making the stuff because these are totally experimental and I had no idea how anything was going to come out here, and so I did not bother shooting it. Plus, there's only one video that's less popular that I post than my music videos, and that's my cooking videos. Those are a dud, and so I'm not bothering to show anybody how to cook this stuff. I'm just telling you I did it. Yeah, and the only cooking video I think I ever did that got a good response was the one on canna butter. And it wasn't the cooking show that did that. Well, now that I got these out, how about maybe we go in the studio and give a taste?
Well, I almost forgot when I was out in the kitchen that I actually had made some jalapeno pepper jam here. Yeah, it's a combination. It's about half and half jalapenos and half red bell pepper. And very simple recipe. It's the 2 peppers, salt, vinegar, sugar, pectin. That's it. It's all that's in there. Oh man, it smells heavenly. It really is. Just a lovely smell. The recipe was a good one, but I had one problem with it. They call for a package of pectin. Well, pectin comes in all different size packages, and so I believe that I ended up with probably a little bit more pectin in here than I would have wanted. It's a little on the thick side. So if I do this recipe again, the pectin that I have in my hand, I'm going to use a half a bag. Otherwise, this is perfect. Oh, the aroma. It smells like apple cider vinegar and peppers. It's not particularly hot, really. And this form of jalapeno was a numbered, disease-resistant jalapeno from Johnny's. I don't recall the numbers. It's on their website. But very productive. The plants overwintered here. I still have last year's plants, and they're being very abundant. I had planted this year's plants, so I have a lot of these jalapenos. they're pretty mild. When cored, you can actually eat them without the heat if you're careful about coring them. But and of course, the classic way to eat pepper jelly is on a cracker with some cream cheese. I don't have any cream cheese, but I'm telling you, man, that is so good. Like I said, my cooking shows, no one cares about Bill cooking. All right. That's one I forgot about. This is I made jalapenos and carrots with onions. Classic Mexican style with vinegar and oil. These are really good too. And I also made just plain jalapeno slices. Right, I've been busy. Can't do much outside, so I just been in the kitchen cooking. All right, well, I got that. Next, I have this pasilla chili sauce that I made. Now, pasilla peppers are not usually used for making sauce. This is different, and it was also a different recipe because this was made from ground dry chili. Again, I followed a recipe on this. The smell's incredible. The spice of the pasilla, it's not a hot chili. It's like maybe a 2. You know, there's a little heat in it, but it's not very hot. Oh man. The flavor is exotic. I mean, I raise up spices that I know aren't in there. I didn't put any cloves or anything like that in here. It seems like there's a weird combination of spices. And it's actually just the pepper itself. Man, that is good. Yeah, again, I found a recipe. I believe that all that's in there really is some garlic powder, the pasilla chili powder, vinegar, salt, sugar, water. Yeah, a little bit about it too that almost kind of reminds me of Worcestershire. That right there, that's pepper ketchup. That ain't hot sauce. You could throw that on your eggs, put it on your brownies, do whatever you want to. That's good stuff. This one, this is the Charapita chili with Anaheims. And it's a cooked sauce. There's lime juice, cilantro, onions, garlic, salt, cumin. I don't actually remember everything I put in here. There's the Charapita chilies. Doesn't come out of the bottle too well. It's pretty thick. Again, the Charapita is a ají from South America, and the ajís are a different genus of chili, the Capsicum bacatum. They have a different aroma, and this definitely has a different aroma. Oh man. If you folks could only taste this, it is divine. This is so good. Yeah. So, there you have it. That's where I've been. I've been laid up. I can't do any work outside. My abdomen just hurts way too bad. So I've been in the kitchen cooking. Yeah. Yeah, me and Martha Stewart. Hang loose, folks. Aloha.